My name is Michelle Groman, and I'm President and CEO of the Greenwall Foundation. I want to thank you for your interest in the Making a Difference program. In this video, our staff will share some tips and best practices for submitting your letter of intent, or LOI. Our goal is to help you avoid some of the common pitfalls we see and submit a stronger proposal for a project with the potential to impact decisions in healthcare, policy, and research. We all look forward to reading your submission, and now I'll turn it over to some of my colleagues.
My name is Misty Alt-Anderson, and I'm the Program Director here at the Greenwall Foundation.
And I'm Kyle Rumpler, the Foundation's Program and Office Assistant.
We administer and oversee our various grant programs, including the Making a Difference program. In this brief video, we'll share 4 common features of the strongest LOIs that we receive.
First, clearly state the bioethics problem or problems driving your proposed research. Full applications need to demonstrate a deep understanding of the bioethics issues raised. So at the LOI stage, be direct in identifying and describing them and provide us with some insight into your expertise. The Foundation supports a broad and inclusive definition of bioethics, which you can see in the diverse and multidisciplinary nature of our past grantees. No matter your discipline, articulate what makes your proposed work bioethics research.
Next, include appropriate methods in your LOI and describe them. We realize the LOI is short, but the most successful applicants provide a clear outline of their methods and explain why those methods are the best choice to address the research question. The best LOIs tend to be organized into a few specific aims, with each aim describing a goal of the project and how you will tackle it. For example, if you plan to conduct a survey, provide information about your sample size, how you will recruit respondents, and your plan for data analysis. If your project involves convening a panel of experts, describe the experts you plan to include and explain why their perspectives and expertise best support your research.
Third, assemble a strong research team. Your team is as important as the research question itself. Describe how the collaborators on your team provide substantive bioethics expertise and expertise in the proposed methodologies. In cases in which the PI is relatively junior, reviewers expect to see more senior investigators on the research team to actively collaborate, provide mentorship, and increase the likelihood of success. Also, remember that the focus of this grant program is making a difference. If it makes sense for your project, consider including on-the-ground practitioners on the research team, or engaging with relevant lay or community stakeholders. Their input and practical experience can improve your project and help ensure real-world impact of research results.
Finally, emphasize the project's potential for impact. Be sure to explicitly describe your plan for making a difference. Your research needs to be broad enough to be generalizable, yet targeted enough to produce tangible results. Make clear to us the impact you hope the project will have if you receive funding. Part of that is describing how you plan to disseminate your results. Think beyond publications in academic journals and consider all potential avenues for getting your findings into the hands of the intended audience.
In addition to keeping in mind these common features of successful LOIs, remember to read the RFP and frequently asked questions on our website carefully. Sometimes we receive LOIs that simply don't meet the criteria listed. Examples include PIs who do not have doctoral level degrees, institutions that are not tax exempt in the US, submissions that are late or incomplete, LOIs that exceed the page limits, and projects with goals outside the scope of the Making a Difference program. Proposals that do not satisfy the RFP criteria are ineligible and would not be reviewed. Also, be sure to proofread your proposal. The care you put into your submission helps signal to us the care you will eventually put into the project.
Each cycle is different. The number of LOIs submitted, the number of full applications invited, and the overall makeup of the slate of proposals changes. It's impossible to predict what proposals will stand out in a particular cycle, so focus on communicating to us what makes your research timely and impactful.
The Foundation does not give feedback or technical advice before LOIs are submitted, to be fair to all applicants. But if you have general questions about the program or eligibility criteria, please reach out.
We hope this video provides helpful information about how the Foundation reviews and evaluates LOIs for the Making a Difference program. We appreciate your interest in applying and wish you the best of luck with your proposal and your bioethics scholarship.